Welcome to Aotearoa Armory's weekly, your one-stop shop for all things flesh and blood here in New Zealand. Hi, I'm Paul, the guy who is on a fab journey. Welcome this week. So we've got a whole bunch of news, so I'm going to crack straight on into it, from the kind of major news to the kind of not so major news as well. That includes our Gem Pack 5. We've had some of the cards announced for that. They'll be coming out as part of the new season, obviously to replace Gem Pack 4. Now, we have had 4 heroes, obviously now with getting the Marvel treatment. Azuri, Riptide, Prism and Max. Who is it going to be in Gem Pack 5? We don't know yet, but my guess, or my prediction is it's going to be Phi. Looking at his LL points, it seems like a now or never for him. So that's my guess, is that we'll be getting a Phi Marvel as part of Gem Pack 5. Let me know in the comments as to who you think will be getting that Marvel treatment. On the Omens cards now, obviously we are only a few days away from the world premiere in Prague. Look, all the legendaries have now been announced. We've had 33 out of the 37 Majestics. So there's still a few more surprises out there for us, folks. Don't you worry. And that's obviously at the time of recording. By the time you're watching this, it probably has changed already. So yeah, too many to go through on here. But as I say, do have a look at on the the card vault to see what is coming up. Also, we have had the Ziggy starter. The Ziggy deck has been released, and also LSS have shown us a game as well between Ziggy and Ira, and boy oh boy, that was a close one, wasn't it? I think Ira probably could have taken that one down, to be honest, but there you go, spoilers for you there as to who won it. But go in there and get a feel for the interactions of a Ziggy build, at least from the Armory deck point of view. I know some people have already been brewing Ziggy with the existing Lightning and Illusionist cards. Obviously not Lightning Illusionist, but those cards. So we'll see what kind of builds will come out for Ziggy. There's also been a sort of big rules announcement around a new kind of game mechanic. It kind of was there already with Emperor. Because Emperor's ability is to pay 3, search for the deck for Command and Conquer, and attack with it. But now that there are going to be some more cards with attack with on them, and so there's been some clarification as to, or an extra step within the gameplay to take this into account. We have 2 example warrior cards, one that will come out in Omens of the Third Age, and one with the Master Pack Warrior. Look, they've said that this will be an infrequent one. Basically, it's a bit like, so it's called, so it's attack with is what it says on the cards, but the next attack effect is in inverted commas is what they're calling, the next attack in inverted commas is what they're calling this mechanic. And it's a bit like basically giving a card go again, but without having the cost of having to play for it. And the fact that card is only that card that can attack. That card attacks again straight away. Yeah, we'll see how much it actually gets used. It's probably going to be one that most people won't see very often, let's be honest, unless Warrior become meta, because clearly it's currently, apart from Emperor, it's only available on Warrior cards. So that wraps up the news for this week. And let's dive straight into the meta here in New Zealand. On the CC side of things, it's not quite all change because Reinhardt and Vincent are still there from last week. But we have lost Arachne Marionette, Puffin, Riptide, Hala, Acilio, Lyeth, all those heroes that got won armories last week didn't win armories this week, so quite a bit of changeover with Kasai, Jarl, Valda. A bit surprised by see Valda there, to be honest with you. Prism, Katsu and Marlin all picking up wins on here. Look, I've not got all the stores. I'm sorry, folks, I can't go around every single store's Facebook page to collect this, so please do put it on. So I'm putting a post out each week into the Flesh and Blood New Zealand Facebook group. And if you could just comment on there, please, with your win as the hero, so we can capture it on here. As you can see, no heroes got more than one Armory win this week in Classic Constructed. The meta's in a great place at the moment. Is that all going to change in 2 weeks' time when we have all our lightning wands drop? Who knows? Maybe someone will even go to the world premiere and bring back, and we could have a lightning hero winning an Armory as early as next week if someone flies back immediately and plays it. But we'll have to wait and see if we are going to get a shift from what is a very diverse meta at the local level, and will we see a shift across to those lightning heroes. Also then, let's move on now to Silver Age, and we had a few more Silver Age events reported in, which is great to see. Dash and Ira, who shared the one event we had last week, don't pick up wins this week, and it's KO, Kano and Phi. Not Ira, hey? So another Nanger there, showing them how it's done. Look, we could very easily be seeing a bunch of these heroes on this list getting voted off and benched. Remember, that is coming up very soon, 25th, I think it is. So what's that? That is next week with for the voting this week. But so yeah, I think it's towards the end of next week is the voting for that, just ahead of the Omens pre-release. So don't forget to vote on that. Ira obviously going very well in the last skirmish. I think it's sort of expectation that she'll be one of the three that are voted out in the public vote. KO and Kano are two others that have been mentioned, but so is Icelander and Oldham and a few others as well. So we'll have to wait and see who will be going on to that bench. So as you can see, very diverse meta at the local level, with no hero taking out more than one event. That is, across both of them, because all the three that won in Sage did not win. Well, actually, with two of them being LL'd, did not win anything in CC. Moving on to our weekend winners, and last week I did give you all the heads up that there were going to be some special events around the Sink Below promo card to get us back into the swing of limited format ahead of the Auckland Calling. And Gaming DNA in Hamilton held a sealed event, and congratulations to Amelia, who took that down and won the that lovely Sink Below promotional card. Today there is another event, which is a draft one this time up at Card Merchant West City, where again that Sink Below will be available. I believe that one is actually going to be a random draw rather than the winner. So it's just entering it and you remember the chance of getting that lovely card. And then on the 1st of June, on King's Birthday Monday, down at Card Merchant Tauranga, there is again going to be another sealed event again for that the Sink Below. I don't know how it's being prized in that event. So at least another two in the Upper North Island coming up. I've not seen any other ones, but local to you. But do have a quick check out as to what your local game store is getting up to on that side of things. So let's start looking forward then as to what is coming up next. There is also this coming weekend, this Saturday, down at Card Merchant Tauranga, we've got a Learn to Play going on. So that Learn to Play is from 10 a.m. till 1 p.m. And if you attend that, if you're a brand new player, you'll be getting a Silver Age deck, and the Armory that starts at 1 o'clock will be a Silver Age Armory. So you can go to Learn to Play, get a Silver Age deck and go straight into the Armory as well. Already know of quite a few people that are heading down there, so it should be a good crowd. So if you have any friends or that you know that might fancy the game that live around Tauranga, drop them a line, tell them to pop into Card Merchant Tauranga this coming Saturday. Looking at the calendar then, and obviously we have got the Omens of the Third Age world premiere is this weekend, but the next following weekend it is Omens of the Third Age pre-release events. Look at 30 odd of them around the country. A bit surprised to see that both of New Plymouth's ones are both on the Friday evening. Come on, guys, please, let's build the community together and let's not fight over and have these events clashing. I know a lot of people, for example, I'm going to at least 2 pre-releases. I know a lot of people who go to more than one if it is possible. So, yeah, a bit surprised to see that going on there. And look, if just because you can't do things at the weekend, there are a few that will run into next week as well. Up there in Takapuna in Auckland, there's one just north of Wellington, and then down there in Dunedin as well. So there are some into next week as well if you are busy this coming weekend. Straight after that, of course, we're into Calling Auckland, and then 2 weeks after that, a very quick breather before it's down to Auckland for nationals. There are the kind of big events coming up over the next few weeks. So it's a busy few weeks for Flesh and Blood, which is a great thing to see. So look, hope you all get out there and get to play in the Flesh and Blood in your local game stores. I've been Paul, who's on a fab journey. Please do let me know what other things you would like to see on Aotearoa Armory's Weekly. And don't forget to let me know in the comments below, which hero do you think is getting the Marvel effects for Gem Pack 5?